Hello Leo, this is Victoria and I'm here with your June tarot forecast. As always, we'll be looking at your love life, at your career space, and we'll get you guidance from the universe on how to best utilize the energies of the months of June. At the end, I'll post some messages from your person to yourself, so stick around for that. And we will begin with a quick oracle message. This is the Enchanted Map Oracle. Let's see what you need to know, Leo. Hope you guys enjoying this horoscope. These messages are for Sun, Moon, and Rising Leo. So if you're checking for a sun sign, check for your other placements as well. And we got a card already, the Compass. All right. I'm gonna actually check a book on this one. What else did I want to mention? Yeah, definitely if you're new, subscribe to the channel and check out the description box for all the information on services and content that I provide. You know, get familiar with the channel. Don't be a stranger. And of course, I appreciate all of your likes, comments, requests. Feel free to do that. I'm about to go on a long travel spree, so I will be in like different locations, coming to you with completely different setup, outfits, lighting. Like, it's gonna be a surprise, even for me, probably, for the most part of what I'm gonna do there. But I am still me, and I'm gonna deliver the messages. It's important for me to keep this going, so I'm, as much as, you know, I'm excited about this new journey in terms of my personal space and my findings and my past, I want to continue delivering this to you. And of course, if you are interested in coaching, there is a way to book a free consultation with me. Go to my website. There is actually the link in the description box, but also you can just go to mindfulbamboo.com, and there is a big book button on the home page that you can use and book that consultation with me, and we can talk more on what you're interested in and how I see that I can help you there. Or maybe I don't, who knows. Anyway, compass, let's see. As long as you orient your compass to true north, the direction of your higher power, you will never be lost. You're entering uncharted territories right now and can expect wonderful new experiences. To stay on the highest path of your destiny, you'll need to keep your compass pointed to true north, meaning your path, you know, your mission and purpose. Only spirit or higher power can serve this function. Money, property, prestige, romance, and other material achievements can't help you find your true path. They are simply things you may experience along the journey. Also know that the spirit is working in your life. So even if you feel lost temporarily, it will be easy to find your way. Have faith and trust, for a compass with spirit as true north will ensure that you'll never be lost, even on a starless night when all seems dark. All right, that's an uplifting message to begin, right? Let's see what we have with tarot. I'm gonna lay out the cards and then I'll go with my interpretation. So for your love life and personal space, you have Page of Wands, Five of Wands, all right, and Four of Wands. Interesting. For your workspace, you have the Chariot. This is Cancer energy. Could be dealing with a Cancer. You have Four of Swords. Also an interesting combination. And Two of Swords. And then the advice. Six of Pentacles. The Hermit. This is Virgo energy. And Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords. Yeah, it feels like you've been through a lot, Leo. That it's like you've been through a lot, and it's almost like you don't want to interact with the outside world in a similar fashion anymore, right? And while you're figuring out how you want to interact with that world, you want to just hide, you know, kind of like run away, maybe hide under the blanket, whatever suffice, but you're in that mode of like, I just need time and space right now, just for myself, without any ambitious goals, without pursuing something or someone, right? I just need to do me right now, which is actually, if that's your intuitive guidance, actually a pretty good understanding of yourself and of the situation. The only thing I would say is that it's important to get yourself to a peaceful state where you don't feel like you have to run, right? That you can stay with whatever you're experiencing, even if it's uncomfortable, if it's painful, that you're able to face it and work with that energy, find out more, right? And integrate it, or at least interact with it. Because it feels like there's been so much going on that you don't even feel like engaging anymore. But you have 4 wands here. So, this is like next level commitment with your person. Or if you're single, this is finding your person. So this is in the cards for you in the month of June. If you're willing, or you can go deeper with your current partner, for sure. If you're willing to have an honest look at your life and, where that compass is taking you. Make sure that the compass is taking you in the direction that you want to go to, right? And not people around you are somehow impacting your decision. It's between you and your higher power to make those decisions, to understand who you are and what you want. Where is your true north? And not just like trying to understand what's going on in society or in the family or in the community or at work and decide based on that. Like right now it makes sense. No. Right now it makes sense to find out what the true north is for you if you don't know it yet. If you do, start taking action towards that life of yours. So you bring more of that energy, right? Maybe some of you have already started. That could also be Page of Wands. But it's still the beginning territory, right? There's so much more to discover. And Spirit is saying it's time to discover it. You're ready for it. In terms of your career space, you have the Chariot, 4 Wands, and 2 of Swords. So these 2 cards are actually quite opposite in their meaning. And then there's 2 of Swords. So there's the indecision, right? Which way do I go? Do I give more time to myself and take it easy so that me and my team feel, we don't burn out, basically. So we feel good at the workplace. Or I go full charge because it seems like it's the momentum and we need to get all the clients we had, all the clients that we could, and we need to make all the money that we can, to make some cash and be able to invest further in our business. So it's no time to take rest right now, right? Especially as summer approaches, people start planning their time in summer where they want to get away from work, and that may become a challenge for you too. For you personally and also for your other colleagues, employees, maybe even clients. So again, remember to go back to yourself and your higher power and feel what is necessary right now to keep to your true north. And a lot of times I'm giving you a spoiler alert that in this case it's better to slow down a little, but do it with a healthy and happy outlook on what's going on. So you're not just rushing, you're not driving yourself or other people crazy, but you can do it at a pace that you're more comfortable with. Like you keeping your sanity in that whole dynamic is going to be key to making it a success in the long term. Not just like making some money now, but then you're going to lose people, you're going to lose your health and nerves, and you'll have to recover from that. There will be a lot of recovery after that. And speaking as a person who has spent a lot of time building a corporate career, like a lot of the times it's not worth it. If you then, after you pushed yourself to the edge, then you need to recover a long time. Like even financially, even if you look at the numbers, it's not worth it. So be mindful of that. And then the advice, we have 6 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and 7 of Pentacles, right? So there is this journey from 6 to 7, right? 6 is like seeing the reciprocity between you and the universe, between you and another person, of like what do I put into it and what do I receive. Seven of Pentacles is like, you know what, if I want a bigger life, if I want to expand, or I want to learn new skills, I want to travel more, I need to put in some work into it. I need to set intentions and start taking steps. Like that's the Seven of Pentacles energy, right? But between the two, you may need to go within and understand what is it that you want to create, because this planning step is supposed to come out of not just the necessity, but what you want, what your intentions, what is your best case scenario, and building that up, and not necessarily like this is the most obvious solution, so I'm just gonna go for that. So do your homework, you know, and create that vision of the best case scenario. Last but not least, let's get Leo some messages from your person of interest. Messages for Leo from their person of interest. Okay, we got Knight of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Your person definitely sees that they can build a lot with you. If you are together, that they know that this is just the beginning and there is so much more that both of you can experience. But right now, they want to take it easy. They want to take it slow. And of course, again, this is a general reading, so I can't really go too much in depth because it will be different reasoning for each situation, for each of the couples. But I want to say that they want to get this right. They don't want to kind of for this to burn too quickly, right? Like for instance, like you've started dating, right? And maybe like your person understands that you're expecting for them to spend more on your dates or to buy you gifts, and they don't do it as much, right? And for you, it may seem weird or like not something that you're used to, and you may start doubting whether, you know, how serious they are. But the person is actually planning the future with you, right? And they want to be able to buy a house. They want to be able to have maybe have kids with you, or pets, or, you know, whatever that version of that is, or travel the world with you. And they don't want to waste that potential on just like immediate gifts that they're gonna buy you in the moment, just to kind of like conquer you, you know, to get your heart, to get your mind, to it's like it almost like feels like a manipulation to a certain degree, right? Like kind of like sweep you off your feet. Yes, they don't want to do that. Maybe it's just not that kind of a person in general, you know, again, up to you to interpret, right? But just know that this is a long game that they're playing. For like when I say game, I mean a good version of it. Right? So they are planning for the future, they're looking into the future, and so they don't want to rush, first of all, not want to get themselves into a wall and for this relationship to get ruined. But also, if it's specifically about money, because this is all Pentacles, then know that they're actually working towards something much bigger and better in the future. If this is the time, like they're not giving you enough time, it's because they're working on something where, let's say, they'll make money so that the two of you can go on a trip for like a month, right? And then you'll have all their time and they'll have yours, and to them it's worth it, right? So if you're uncomfortable, of course, you can always have a conversation about it, but just know that this person is definitely coming from a good place and they care about you so much. So that's why they're working their way towards a better future for the two of you. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I hope this was useful. If so, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, bye.